terrible.
Oh yeah.
All right.
And we are live now, so try not to say any more slurs.
Welcome on in, everybody.
He was not saying slurs, guys. I promise.
I think there was a safe word in this space.
Okay. So yeah, I had to talk to him because I'm like, wait a minute. I set to cast this thing and I have no idea what this is. But I guess the first game is Nemesis Drafts, which I guess they're drafting they're going to do a draft or they're going to draft for each other, I guess. So that'll be interesting.
Nice. Thank you to the one other viewer in here with me. Appreciate ya.
Hey, he's on fast. I only started streaming 45 seconds ago, so.
To be fair, I think it's Hernandez.
It is indeed. So, or someone on his computer, anyway.
Ooh, I just recognized that I should probably hop into League quick so I can get in the spectator. That might be better.
No. We'll just have you watch mine so you can actually see it at the same time.
Okay. Cool.
So if you try to it gets really messy if you don't do it that way. So.
Fair.
Okay, let me. There we go.
Beautiful.
Sub too easy.
There we go. Move you over to this screen. Mute the stream.
It's taking a while to actually load in these champion portraits.
There we go. Yeah.
Let's see here.
Welcome on in, guys. Welcome on in. What's up, Too Easy? I see you, baby. Yes, sir. Say what's up in the chat, guys. Who do we got here? Welcome on into the All-Star game.
Yeah, my co-casters usually don't bring a ton of energy, so I'm
nothing but.
Fair enough.
What I lack in being able to tell you the name of abilities, I make up for by bringing the juice. Tonight's juice is sponsored by Old Smoky Banana Flavored Whiskey.
Oh boy.
Yes, sir.
So for those of you just tuning in, the way this is going to work tonight is it's just going to be 3 games. So it's not like a best of 3 or anything. They're just going to play out all 3, no matter what. And it will be the first team All-Stars versus the second team All-Stars. And those have been voted on. Those were voted on by the players in the Lite League.
Yep, and they were not allowed to vote for somebody on their own team, so this is sheerly based on what everybody else thought.
From my understanding, it was that you weren't allowed to vote for your own teammate for first place. You could for second place if you wanted to.
Oh, interesting.
So,
so that's why I got screwed. Got it.
Yeah. So, but we'll go over who's on which team once we actually get in there. Also, I guess this is the right lobby. So let me. For Nemesis, they have no restriction on what they give, right? It has to be like role relevance. You can't give like Yumi top or whatever. But beyond that, all bets are off. And I'm not sure exactly how they determine what champions are role relevant. Maybe they just go by the tab here on the site, which is not the best thing because I have a bunch of champs I play that don't even show up in there.
Right.
So, I'm not sure how they'll do it. I guess we'll see when we get in there. Bounce into comms. Okay, hold on. Let me.
Jumping into general.
Maybe. I feel like it's gonna. Bounce into comms.
Gonna over the stream.
Yeah, we'll see what they have. That's fine. We'll see what they have to say.
Yeah. Sure. Maybe they want to say hi to their parents.
There you go.
Time to load up Twitch and stream snipe.
It doesn't start till 7.
Slammer, we
Yeah.
made a new lobby just so that there's no spectator delay.
Nathan.
And that way, whenever someone gets like solo boloed top lane, you can jump into like a team's channel and
Yeah,
try and
yeah,
get
like
like an
bolo
interview at that
actually.
moment if you want, or you can flame the crap out of them if it's Nathan.
Nice one, dude. It's like, you're better than this, David!
Yeah, and then leave.
No, I'm not. You know this.
Just randomly ad-lib the team calls.
Oh, God, that sounds like a lot of
So
extra
that's-
work. I have to, like, be on the lookout for solo kills, and I have to, like, look
No, I
behind
mean
the
it's
team.
you just do whatever
Champion.
makes you.
Oh wait, Joy's
Do
here.
it
The guy who
however
ran
much
up
you
my
want.
lane
You
game
have-
Can someone
yesterday.
invite Peter?
No.
You have free access to the team calls.
There you go. I'll have to think about it. I'll be like, what made you decide to lose that 1v1 there, you know?
Can someone invite Peter and Kite?
I got
Peter.
I got Kite. I got him
And
first.
then-
Don't care.
Nips, are we ready for drafting?
Dude, I've literally been
We're all
waiting
just
this
gonna
whole
drop in
time.
here?
Wait, are we
Yeah.
doing bans? So are we like banning chimps that we don't want them to pick?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you basically ban champs you don't want to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
So you
hit
ban your
ready.
own character.
Oh. Wait,
Someone's got to ban Morgana, and it can't be me.
kind of hot.
Okay. It is very noisy in there, so I'm gonna...
That was as chaotic as expected.
Yeah, I'm gonna hang out in here until we need to go
Yeah.
there for a specific reason, because otherwise my brain's not gonna work.
Agreed.
So, but all right, they are going in on it. I guess the way it's that second team is gonna draft for first team and vice versa.
Oh,
And,
interesting.
and they want to ban
Champs. that
champs they don't want them to pick. I guess.
Right,
So,
Right.
although they already
Interesting.
didn't. Actually, I don't know if that's a non-ban or if that's a champion that just didn't load. The drafter appears to be not running the best at the moment.
Not
So
responding.
okay, I guess it's supposed to be Ivern. Okay, it shows on the stream,
Right.
but not on what is happening. Hold on, I'm gonna close this other crap because
Correct, Onyx. Onyx, how's the fiber cables coming along, buddy? Yeah, he hit a little snafu. All right, the Jace is going down.
Okay, so
It's back. Nice. Love that for you.
yeah, I don't know why my
No Yumis. No Yumis.
let me try reloading this. My drafter is very angry. It does not want to work.
Agreed, Hernandez. Maybe somebody just didn't want it. I guess. Is Pichu the support?
I believe so, yeah. Yeah, we'll go over the actually I guess there's no spectator delay, so we'll go over the teams now actually.
Yes.
All right, so on the first team, we have let me open up the thing here so I can actually remember.
Have it if you want.
Here we go, I got it. In the top lane, we will have Zesty Queso. No surprise there. I believe he is the highest rated player in the Light League, or pretty close to it. In the jungle, we have Sawdude. Sawdude, a perennial favorite. Not the highest rated jungler, I believe, but he's always an underrated player. In the mid lane, we do have our dear commissioner, Simina Mas. Definitely nothing corrupt going on there.
Nope. Nope.
For ADC, we have Kite. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. He was I believe he's a new player. He was the ADC for Team Cake this past season. And then as support, we have the aforementioned Pikachu. And kind of a mishmash of the, I guess 3 of these players were played in the finals. Or was it 2? Was it 2? I don't know. I can't keep track.
Yeah, I believe it was Cake and Triple Dub or 6v, as you often affectionately call.
I try to keep track of the Light League, but for those of you who saw the Stout League playoffs semifinals week, you will know that it was complete chaos in both series. Both series went the distance.
Oh, wow.
So full 10. We had more games in the semifinals than in the quarterfinals. So we had 4 2-0s in the quarterfinals, and then in the semifinals, both series went 5 games. So
it's looking like Saw Dude on the Nidalee.
Oh God.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and look at that at the end, because let me finish this here before I lose track of it. So on the second team here, we have Lynch Draco in the top lane, my protege. I will be sure to find time to yell at him at some point during this game, because I taught him better. In the jungle, we have JWM. Normally a top laner, but jungle for the Lite League this season. The mid's going to be Bromstein. Bromstein? I think it's Bromstein.
Bromstein, yeah.
Then ADC Her Depravity. And then support Tarkmaster. So second team is basically just Team Cake, except for their AD carry, who was on the first team. So that's just kind of funny how that worked out. Whereas the first team's kind of all over the place from different teams. So I know that the voting was a little skewed because a lot of people didn't read the rules, so a lot of the votes had to be thrown out. But that's okay. That happens. We know that beer league players don't read. So
very true.
Cake not coming back next season. Tough.
Cake is not coming back next season. Shots fired.
Is there any way we can see who's on each team? From here, not really. Not with my.
If you went to the Beer League website, it would show. Oh, you mean from the screen that he's streaming on? I gotcha.
Yeah, that is beyond my power, unfortunately. So you're just gonna have to take my word for it.
Shout out Blue Metal with the subscribe with Prime. We appreciate you, my guy. Or girl. I don't want to make assumptions.
I think you can assume on this one. I know Blue Metal. He's very good. I'm looking forward to facing him in the Stout League Finals soon. So.
Ooh, when is that? I'm looking to host that with Simi.
So we haven't locked down the exact time yet, but It's looking like it will be on the 27th, which is a Saturday. So
potentially Hernandez. Potentially.
Sorry, what now?
Oh, he's saying, are you looking forward to that matchup, or are you looking to dodge that matchup?
I mean, it'll depend on what looks good for us that game. We have been known to lane swap a little bit in recent weeks, so we'll have some plans. But I have laned against Benson before. He's a good opponent. But me and Bernie have some stuff cooking. So a little bit every series. I mean, not every series. We really didn't start doing it until the last couple weeks, last 2 or 3 weeks. So, but we figured if we have that ability, why not, right?
Yeah, it's positionless league, right?
Mm-hmm. And thankfully for us, when I brought up the issue of potential lane swaps with the custom game client, they were just kind of shrugging their shoulders. So I'm like, all right, well, we'll just do what we want and hope that it doesn't ruffle too many feathers.
There you go.
We didn't create any actual rules for how it would be handled. Because for those of you who weren't around back when that whole discussion started, you could lane swap in clients, so it's fine. That's the problem, because when you're in a custom game lobby, you have to choose your role quest before you load into the champ select, right? And the problem with that is that it gives away that you're lane swapping before you go into game. And is your opponent allowed to respond if they see you lane swap? And are you then allowed to respond back? And it creates this potential never-ending loop, right? Mm-hmm. And that thankfully has not come up, but it theoretically could. Which is why we kind of wanted it. Which is why I brought it up. But in the end, we haven't really had a situation where we've swapped and the other teams have wanted to swap back. So.
So it looks like they're getting ready to jump into pick. Onyx is asking if each team is drafting for what they want, if they are picking what the other team is having to play. I believe it's the latter there, Onyx.
For Nemesis draft, yes, that's what it is. So that's why you're seeing some pretty out there champions, is because, hey, I bet he doesn't know how to play Rengar. I'm going to pick him Rengar. Right. So, and they're going to go ahead and just do blind pick here because no need to, none of this, no record keeping for this. So we'll just take what we take.
Yep, and they have completely swapped the picks.
Yes.
Although, okay. Yep. I'd be curious if they get leeway with like flexing around, like put Poppy in the jungle.
That's actually a good point. I did not even think about that. It's like, do they have to take them
right
where they were
like a
go?
Rengar, Kiana bot lane, kill lane?
Oh god, that would be something. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I assume not, because the whole point is that you pick for your opponent.
Right. Correct.
But I guess we'll see once we get into game. So. And I don't know if they coin toss for sides or anything, or if they just went.
I will say, without a shadow of a doubt, that Simi Nomas does not like Kiana.
Oh yeah.
And if you really wanted to get him, you get Talia next round.
Well, next round is a completely different thing.
Okay. They're not going. Gotcha.
So the way it's gonna work is that it's gonna be. Well, hold on. Let me get this ready here.
Yep.
Game 1's gonna be Nemesis draft. Game 2 is gonna be Ultimate Bravery, which should be wild. And then
I love that.
And then Game 3 is just a blind pick. Full on. So that will be the one game that's serious, I think.
Right.
Oh, interesting.
Alrighty.
Okay, so I didn't realize this, but they actually queued up as themselves. So the champions that were on the right are playing on the left team, and vice versa. Okay, so I thought they were just like lined up on opposite sides, but they were still going to play what was showing up on that side. Okay.
Right.
So it's still a little confusing, but okay.
But we're in. Got a little bit of a wet noodle lane. Oh my gosh. Immediate action in the bot lane here.
Cyan versus Cassante top lane. That's like an actual top lane matchup you'd see in a real game or a real beer league game.
Right.
So
just wet noodle on wet noodle. Dance party in the top lane if you...
Hell yeah.
Yep.
Oh! Zesty Queso breaks the piece. Goes for the Q.
Oh no. The minions didn't officially touch gloves yet.
It's tough. Zesty
Shame.
Queso, classic. Gonna get kicked out of lightly. He's doing stuff like that.
Need it. Mm-hmm. That way he can't sub for 27 teams that I'm playing against.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Now, there's a decent bit of action going down on this bot lane. But so far, just pokes. Getting some chunks down. Her Depravity going in for a potential. Not going to be able to find. Jungles aren't doing anything too nefarious.
Given that they probably don't both will play these champs, they're probably content to just...
Or kind of safe clear.
Slowly full clear, because especially on Nidalee, like clearing on Nidalee is not easy. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're just gonna like.
Oh, Pichu is down for the first blood. Her Depravity.
Now, here's the question: do you think any of these players, because obviously they're playing stuff they wouldn't normally play, do you think any of them did like a quick YouTube tutorial after they saw the champion they were set to play? It's like, oh shit, I have to play Azir? Quick, do a quick YouTube Azir tutorial before the game starts so I can know what I'm doing.
At worst, you gotta have the blitz.gg up to know what you're leveling, maybe what items to go first.
Exactly.
The worst is trying to find like the optimized jungle route. Because I never seem to get to scuttle on time.
Yeah.
Like the nuance of like how to let the camp follow you just the right amount of time.
And Lynch Draco
And-
going a little bit.
Yeah.
Hold on, we got actually I can't switch lobbies during the game without minimizing the
Short the screen.
without minimizing the screen. Yeah, so I'm just gonna not do that. Maybe we'll do something after the game. We'll ask Lynch Draco why he decided to die to the tower there. Meanwhile, we're gonna get a gank here in the mid lane. Nice flash stun by Carrick.
Down low. See me still alive for a second.
He's
Decent flash. He's making the great escape.
Yeah, I mean,
He's a sitting duck. He's a sitting duck.
the soldier rats him out over the wall. The soldiers
Yeah.
give vision.
Kite looking to make a redemption shot.
And
He's leaving.
Property
Sawdude coming in.
down, trying to help out, but gets collapsed on the entirety of first team here. And then now the rest of them trying to come in and help as well. But the classic one at a time strat right here of going in and all dying. A solo.
Hate to see that.
Yep. A solo classic right there.
Yeah.
Yep. I think what we'll do here, just for the sake of simplicity, is that when the actual plays are going on, like that, I'll shoutcast them, just so we don't try to talk over each other. But during the regular moments here, we can just talk about whatever the fuck we want. So, so I guess that we'll do that structure at least for now, just so we both don't try to cast the same play as it's happening.
Yep, like it.
Early lead here so far for the first team, up 1,000 gold already, mostly due to that play in the bot lane. It looked like we were going to see AD Scion from Zissy Queso in top lane, which I think is pretty troll, but it is more fun. So
it's nice to see the entire team with a kill but see me no mas, much like our regular season.
Oh god.
If only that were the case. If only that were the case.
Mm-hmm. I feel us having to flash out here, but now the jungler is here.
Cheeky stuff going on in that mid-top jungle area.
Oh, Poppy does not actually have her W, but Nidalee doesn't know that, so she avoids jumping in, even though she could have, and doesn't end up getting either kill. Respect to the Poppy for playing like she could have stopped that, even though she couldn't have. Sometimes
the mind game.
Sometimes you just gotta bluff, you know? You gotta be like,
bluff,
yeah, I got.
Uh-oh. JWM with the Alaska nerf.
Tough. Nothing bad comes of it though, so he's fine.
Potential Drake play. Curious if they'll be able to snuff that out with that pink word.
Looks like Nidalee's gonna try to solo it, which I'm actually not.
Yeah, they're content. Ganking
Sure
the bot side.
I'm not sure if she can solo it, especially not if Rengar comes over. She has sniffed this out, and Nidalee's not aware of it until now. And is she gonna be able to get in range? No, he's gonna flash away. Now Rengar's like, all right, thank you. Now I'll solo it. Okay,
Pichu was able to take down the Tark Master down there.
It needs to ping over his mid laner. It's like, hey, help me solo this dragon real quick. Does not need the help, ends up getting it. And JWM living dangerously here.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do if he finds you, bro?
Correct. And he's getting sniffed out now.
Yep, and that will be Nidalee going down there.
Pichu making some great plays on Poppy.
No, definitely. Maybe they didn't do their research. They didn't realize he was actually a Poppy one trick. So, oops.
On a Smurf account somewhere deep and buried.
Yep. This looks pretty good so far.
Yep, first team is earning its reps so far, minus a certain mid laner.
Honestly, you would kind of hope that
is doing a pretty good job.
You would hope that the second team would have better synergy, considering this is 80%
it's pretty much cake.
A team that made the finals. But they did get shellacked in that finals, so maybe they're washed. Who knows?
A little bit. Maybe a little too nonchalant. I always feel like if you're playing with randoms, maybe not randoms because we're all friends in the beer league here, but playing with people that you're not used to playing with, kind of a little bit more on edge, trying to show up a little bit more, you know? You're playing with your buddies that you always play with. It's like,
they're used to you anything, right? So you don't have to impress them. They know you're bad, right? So
exactly.
But yeah, here you got something to prove. And nice solo kill here by Lynch Draco. We'll pretend it was a solo kill. Well done to him. And red team finally getting one back. So about a 1K gold lead. It's not, it's not great for a second team, but 1K is manageable.
He is manageable, especially considering how much worse it feels. Just as far as those kills discrepancy.
I will say that one thing that an interesting insight that casting gives is that, or has given me over these past couple of years, is that kill count is a very terrible indicator of like how far behind you are. Because like I've seen games where a team will be up like 3 kills, but they'll be up like 5,000 gold. And I've seen other games where they'll be up like 20 kills and they'll only be up like 2K gold. So
farm really mattering.
Farm and hours and all that stuff. So there's been a lot of games where we've been playing it and we feel like we're way behind, and we go and look back at the stream and it's like, wow, we were only like 2K gold behind at that point.
Yeah, that bot lane turret has quite a few plates taken off that I did not initially account for.
That is another thing, actually. That's a huge source of gold that's hard to keep track of. What is it, like it's 125 gold, 120? I think it's 120 gold per plate. Now it goes down over time, so you can't just count.
A bit of a fight happening mid here.
Top lane roam coming in here by SDK, so is that going to be enough to finish him off? Yes, it is. Nice roam there by the Scion to take down Azir. But now they're gonna try to catch him out here bot lane as well. I don't think Rengar actually jumped out of his ulti there. That was kind of interesting.
No, he was a little concerned with the Tark. It was great timing by the Tark Master.
Given the guy named the Tark Master, Tark is probably not.
I just put that together as well, right?
I have no idea how if he actually plays Tarek, but
right.
Kind of a funny
Maybe they did it for the name of it all.
Going in for the dive here in the bot lane. It's not actually that much damage coming out there. I don't know if they even realized there was a dive happening, because Aphelios kind of seemed surprised that they were diving.
Poppy, let's go head into this turret. It's a bold choice.
Yep.
Oh, potential all in.
Oh, very nice flash there by Xayah. Avoids the not only avoids the Poppy stun, but pulls her super deep into the tower. And then Kite is like, well, I better try to salvage this play, and it did not happen. So nice.
Nearly in bot diff.
Calling out bot diff there for a second team. Definitely outplayed them there.
Needed that.
Yep.
500 gold diff now.
Yep, closed it out.
Going to be left if we get that turret plating.
Unfortunately, no, I guess he's okay. Poppy doesn't have the 10 million move speed yet. That's when she gets really scary. When she's got the Ghost Blade and the Dead Man's Blade, and she gets 600 move speed as she's barreling towards you. But not yet.
Potential collapse going down here.
Rengar's gonna go ahead and get the nice leap onto Nidalee, followed up by the Poppy stun, so Nidalee has to flash out. And now the rest of the second team trying to kite back, but lots of bushes around here, so Rengar's gonna be able to just keep getting jumps, and they are gonna go ahead and get Xayah, whose ulti was still down, so no real defense there. And meanwhile, Tarkmaster's like, you guys are on your own, see you later. He went off a completely different direction. Whether or not that was a good idea, I don't know. It's definitely a bad teammate move, but it might have been the right decision objectively, but
making business decisions in the All-Star game.
Sometimes you just have to leave your teammates to their fate, or you'll share it. So
Pichu with some great engages.
Oh yeah, no, if he doesn't play Poppy, you'd never know it by watching his gameplay so far.
Yeah.
So
if anything, you might have accidentally just given him some tools.
Although I would not recommend getting stunned under the enemy tower like this.
That was saving an ADC. Yeah.
Almost gets one back, but the Tarek ulti is able to prevent the death here. And I just realized, I didn't even think about this just now, but we have the double cat matchup in the jungle here. Rengar's kind of looked like the better cat at the moment, although he's going to pay for getting that solo kill there. And can they get Aphelios here as well? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So a pretty close game here in terms of gold, although big objective lead here for the first team. They've gotten every objective so far. I feel like a lot of Beardly games are like that, where the games are really even in terms of like gold, but one team just builds up this big lead with like dragons and heralds and stuff, and then it all eventually just reaches a point where you just kind of run away with the game. Because a lot of the times, even if you're weaker, you can kind of like, if you're the weaker team, you can mitigate the damage in terms of kills, but you can't contest objectives, right? So you're doing damage
Weather
control.
the storm.
Yep.
Right.
And meanwhile, Nidalee has been having a really rough time in her own jungle this game, getting invaded a lot.
Uh-oh. Saw dude with the clap back.
Ooh. I mean, this is part of why we're here. You gotta have the trash talk here in the...
If you're not talking shit, I don't know what you're doing.
Right? You know, you proved you're one of the top 2 players at your position in the Lightly, so talk shit.
So I took one shot for first blood. The next shot is going to a multi-kill. I need a double, a triple. Heaven forbid the Penta might finish a bottle.
And we do have a gank coming here in the top. Buddy, turn on this Rengar. Come on, ult him. Come on.
Oh, what have we done? Oh, he's too...
Oh, but Nelly comes in at the last second with the clutch heal and then finishing off the Rengar. So Lynch Draco's cowardice is rewarded by jungle diff.
Yeah. That was crazy. Simi was able to go bot, secure a kill on her to brevity. Must have heard all the shit I was talking and
3 men
decided
here
to
in the
perform.
top lane, but diving a sign is always risky business. He does not press his W. I don't know if he didn't realize it was up, or if he doesn't know you can cast it while doing other abilities. Because he was charging Q, he could have just pressed W and lived there, but he did not.
It was a zesty Q.
Yep. So...
Actually did not know you could press W while holding your Q.
Yeah, there's no cast time or anything on Scion W, so you can cast it while doing literally anything else. So both parts of it, both the initial cast and the explosion. So we're gonna get Rengar ganking here in the top lane, but ganking a tank or ganking a Cassante with an assassin is risky business, and able to fight him off even though he's at like 20% HP. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, they go for a gank again, not able to get any kills. But they do force him off the tower, so that will be first tower going on over to the first team in the bot lane. And one very long extended play here. Nidalee coming up to save top once again. Rengar almost goes down.
Oh. Lynch almost walked back into that kill.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if Lynch Draco understands exactly how his ultimate works mechanically, because he seems very reluctant to actually press the button.
Right.
Which is fair, because Cassante's a weird champion.
Sure.
But there's definitely been a few times where he could have just let it rip and done some Cassante bullshit. But, I mean, maybe he's going to go for it here. For those of you who don't know, you want to try to use it in this situation where you pull them through a wall away from their teammates and their tower. But Lynch Draco seems content to just fight them off in normal form without ulting. Okay.
Simi no Mas pushed up a little bit too far on that turret and was immediately ganked.
Ooh, nice gank here by Poppy, but the Xayah ult's going to come in, and once those arrows come back, they do a ton of damage, and that basically one-shots the Rengar. Oh,
the double!
Fight's going well for second team, but then Scion says, not so fast. And ults in from top lane. He gets a double kill.
Two doubles!
And this is AD Scion, so those spells do a lot of damage. 944 physical damage, 900 damage from the Q. I mean, these AD ratios on AD Scion are insane. That's the whole reason AD Scion exists. I still don't think it's good, but when the abilities land, it does do damage. So yeah, nice roam by SDK there.
These teams are keeping them tight.
Yeah.
It was like every time somebody lands a punch, there's a counter right back.
And that's when it's fun, right? You don't want these for fun games just...
Yeah, we don't want lopsided affairs.
No, you do not. So, The Ultimate Bravery game will be very interesting because whether or not you get a build that's worth anything is entirely up to luck. So
Sure.
I know that I occasionally see a post on a League subreddit. It's like, is it reportable to play Ultimate Bravery in a ranked game? And I'm like, yeah, it is, obviously. Like, you're
Yeah.
like come on, guys. Like,
Think of the poor 40-hour-a-week dad that gets 3 games in,
exactly.
and he's gonna share one of them with you fucking around.
Right? Because you're playing
Love that.
Azir and you're rushing Infinity Edge, in his ranked solo queue game.
Tell me you're on loser queue without telling me you're on loser queue.
Sorry, I know you're 1 game away from gold, but this guy needed to play his Ultimate Bravery game in solo queue instead of normal because fuck you. And he'll get mad about it when he gets punished by Riot. So.
Right. And
Meanwhile,
then it'll be your fault.
And meanwhile, there was a nice 4-man collapse here in the mid lane by first team. We were talking about nonsense that didn't matter over the play, which if you've watched a Samurai Jack cast, that is a very common occurrence. But you guys need me, so you're going to have to deal with it. So,
But not Blue Metaler, because he's playing with the sound off.
true. That's true.
We do appreciate his viewership.
That's true. Playing with smart, playing with sound off, so you don't have to hear me prattle about irrelevant things. That's a good strategy. I hadn't thought of that. They are going to get a nice collapse here by second team. They're going to get here first, but now the AD Science coming in, and that's going to one-shot the Nidalee. Oh, not quite. He's still alive.
Draco has used his ult.
It has indeed, and now he's doing Cassante thing. Someone ready to copy pasta in the chat. And wow, a 5-0 ace in favor of the second team. So yeah, the team 1 got the Rift Trail, but it was definitely not worth it.
Won the battle, lost the war there.
Mm-hmm.
Thinking Lynch Draco lured him into a false sense of security, saying, hey, I'm not going to use my ult all game. And then pops off at the right time. You love to see that.
Now, I did notice something here that I didn't notice this until Champ Select, but second team was very smart. They picked an all AD team here for first team. So, and they have 2 tanks that can stack armor. So if this game goes on long enough, second team might just win this by default because they're against the all AD team with 2 assassins on it. Whereas on the other side, they actually have mixed damage. So that might clearly second team had a strategy going in. Either that or it was just a coincidence, but a very smart one.
I'm willing to give that to you. I hadn't noticed that.
I didn't either until 20 minutes in, so that should give you an idea of the fact that I woke up 20 minutes before this cast.
Love it.
Not very observant, even at the best of times, but I am sleepy, so that is okay.
So they call you the Sleepy Slap.
Sleeper Jack. Yep. I always enjoy all of the various variations of my name that Zor started the trend of. So
there you go, Zor.
Speaking of Zor, he does not appear to be in the chat here today, which kind of hurts my feelings.
Unacceptable.
Eric29 is not here either. People are slacking. Yeah, gold lead here now for...
Okay,
Dark Master getting a little crazy here, goes in, but it's going to get saved by his ulti, or will he? No, he decides to knock it out of tower, so he could have lived, but he's like, you know what, I'm invincible, I'm just going to keep going.
Right.
Definitely shouldn't have. They're going to give a couple kills back. Yeah, nice job, Poppy, positioning the Azir to keep him from escaping. And just in case, obviously does a lot of damage on the AD Sion, but very, very squishy and has to run away.
See me no Moss coming in from behind.
And actually didn't see who just got there. I guess it was Nidalee. Okay.
The Nid got. Her depravity died, but before it died, did take one with her.
There you go. Good analysis.
Yep.
That's why I have to rewind all the time, because I just can't follow what happened the first time.
Sure.
So we got a gank come up here in the top lane, but Cassante, buddy, you just turn this. Just ult one of them. You'll win. Probably the Poppy. He's trying his best to juke these skill shots here. And Okay, he does pop the ulti. It's a decent ulti. Not going to pull away from the Scion, though, but is going to dodge the Scion damage. And now you can turn this. You just have to stall for cooldowns a little bit. With your Scion, you should win here.
Bunch of wet noodles smacking each other.
Yep. The W's going to come in and make true damage nuke. It is going to take on Poppy. Yeah. And meanwhile, fights down here in the bot lane. Sminamoss is going to go down. And Cassante ult runs out, so Scion should now win this, I would think. I don't think Scion, well, maybe he does. I mean, Cassante is a pretty crazy champ. Maybe he can somehow win this. No, that will be the end of that. I keep calling it, but Cassante gameplay, it just continues to go, and he's still going, gets another shield, dodges the Q. Oh my goodness, Cassante, somebody nerf this champion. He's still busted Riot Games. He doesn't even know how to play it. He's shitting on them with it.
Oh my gosh.
You gonna go down to the passive at least? He doesn't.
27 years later.
He doesn't even go down to the passive. Somebody get the Cassante copy pasta in the chat. Stat.
Check that health. Team 2 coming back.
Yep.
Poppy trying to make it last.
Yeah, nice.
He's starting there, very well timed.
But no follow-up burst, so gonna survive here. And unfortunately for the first team, Xayah is very, very bad now. And that's a very, very tough ADC to catch out, although they did it right there.
Tessie is second-guessing his choice of giving him Cassante.
Yeah, should have given you something else, yeah. I mean, it's obviously he's a weird champion that's hard to play, but it must not be that hard to play. Because,
nope.
Or maybe Lynch Draco's done some Cassante practice on the side that they didn't know about.
Right. Right, he chose to play like a bitch for 20 minutes for funsies, and he decided to bust it out.
Yep, he was hustling him for sure. He's like, yeah, guys, I don't know. I've never played Cassante in my life. Although it kind of did look like it there. Does end up having a 1,000 gold shutdown back to the Scion, so...
Feeling himself a little bit there. I've done that a time or two.
Overstay and give up 1,000 gold. Worth it, got the wave.
Just 7 minutes, I'm sure. I can handle this.
Yep.
Be curious to see how Team 2 can try to put the screws to finish this. Right now, they're getting caught.
Yeah, and Nidalee kind of going for the more of a tank Nidalee build. Not sure if that was planned from the beginning, or is that just adapting to a really rough game. But
I'm thinking that is a really rough time she is having.
True, I mean, just be tanky for your bot lane, right? And press E on them. And Quadra kill coming in here for the Xayah.
Quality! Goodness gracious.
No Penta, however. Somebody stole the Penta. We didn't see who, and I'm not going to rewind to check. But no Penta here for her depravity. Tough. We did actually have a double Penta in Game 3.
Still waiting for Simio Moss to type in no Penta, no skill.
True. Come on.
Can't believe he hasn't done it. I tried to.
Oh!
Turns out I'm not allowed.
Oh.
Her depravity.
I guess that Rengar was the one that he needed it on. Okay. So he does not get the Penta, so tough. Kind of running into the fountain probably had something to do with it.
Sure. You're not dying, you're not trying.
But yeah, so those of you who did not watch in the 2 versus 1 in Rum semifinals in Game 3, both ADCs got a pentakill during that game. So if you have not seen it, you should. That was very must-watch Beer League television. Speaking of must-watch television, gonna get a nice catch here. Are they gonna be able to actually finish off any of the kills though? They are going to get a Z, going to be a nice shutdown coming in. And then, fortunately, the raid boss Cassante is here. He is incredibly tanky already, up to 344 armor. He's like, I don't even need the ulti. I'll just tank everybody and kill him at the same time. It's like, I'll just want to for your team here. Don't worry about it. Actually, I feel like maybe he shouldn't have ulted, but no, he's going to go in. He's going to get stunned to the wall here. Does he have the damage? No, probably shouldn't have ulted. Because you lose all
probably
of your...
needed to fight with that.
Yeah, just fight with all those armor, because you become way, way squishier when you don't have your W active. And you ult, you probably just should have not ulted, but...
Maybe he doesn't know that.
True, there you go. Inexperience showing there, but a triple kill coming in for Xayah, and JW was like, sorry, no chance of a pen. I'm just going to steal that kill here real quick. Her depravity, typing up a nasty chat message right here. Oh, and flash, nice troll flash. Hell yeah, that's the solo Q special right there. Oh, you stole my kill. I'm just gonna waste flash. I respect that.
Sick flash.
Hell yeah.
Danny says, "Damn it, Nathan."
No, damn,
Exactly.
Nathan. As in, like, damn, that was a really good play.
True.
Yeah, so they're going to go ahead and start the Baron here. Yeah, 'cause
Yep.
when you... Oh, I'm trying to read this here. So, another classic of Slammer Jack streams reading abilities. He loses 85% bonus armor, so he has 270 bonus armor, so he lost 80% of that. So that's like what, like 220, something like that. So yeah, losing 220 armor and pressing R is tough. So yeah,
does he gain AD for that?
Yeah, he does. He gains 80% attack speed, 50% bonus armor pen, 20% Omni Vamp, but loses 35% health, 85% armor, and 85% Belgian magic resistance. And I'm not 100% sure exactly how that all works, but he definitely does more damage during ulti. Another fight's going to break out here. Another nice Sion ult landing on the Azir. Wasn't able to really do much of anything, but now the fight's going to break out. And Xayah just kind of free DPSing here, and as long as that happens, it's definitely going to win.
God.
And they does manage to secure the pentakill this time around, so her depravity gets vindicated. Did almost steal it there on that final kill.
I was getting anxious.
Turns out that her depravity does indeed have skill. And that looks like it might be game here.
Shot for you.
Yeah, 28 kill ADC is pretty tough to deal with, although it looks like he might run it down into the fountain in celebration. So, classic move, get a penta. You have to take yourself out last, you know, to complete the cycle of destruction or whatever.
Is that a hexakill, taking your own life?
Hell yeah. I was actually very lucky to get a hexakill back when that mode first came out, and it was on this map.
Yeah.
It was my very first penta kill at the time, and a hexakill, so I felt very special, because I was a new League player back then.
Yeah, what champ was it on?
Master Yi. No surprises there, right?
I was gonna guess Yi. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a good guess.
Yep.
It was a good guess.
Press Q and pew pew, baby.
But yeah, second team definitely could have ended there, but we had to do the in-fountain celebration, so no end quite yet, so the game will continue.
Mm-hmm.
Ardent Sensor Nidalee, that is really embracing the role that you have been given.
Yeah.
I don't get to be carrying Nidalee this game. I'm just going to build support items for my 28 kill AD carry. Fair enough.
Not doing a hateful job CSing. Not a hateful job.
Mm-hmm. This is a best of 5? Oh god, no. Nope. It is a 3-game set with 3 different sets of rules. Beyond that, no 5-game sets for me today. I'm way too tired for that.
5th game, the players have to play with their toes. We have them all in live cam.
Yeah.
We will be selling the footage to fund the beer league for years to come.
Oh god.
Some supers in the base.
They could probably afford to finally pay me for casting if that happened though. So
there you go.
Maybe I need to change my tune. Then we're gonna get to a 30 bomb here for Xayah. And I think she's
30.
Like, all right, I got my 30 kills. I've gotten my penta. She's gonna try to end the game. No, she wants 4 kills. That's fair. So Rengar's gonna walk into melee instead of using the jump to kind of get the element of surprise here. Gets the Xayah ulti out, and then Sion's gonna land. Oh my god. That's what happens. The 6-item ADC does crazy damage, but did it end up going down? No! Gets another quadra kill, but he's going to die to the passive.
Into death.
So no penta, no double penta here for
nice little double off of the Sion passive.
I have seen a double penta in a game before where a player has gotten 2 pentas. That player lost the game in a game that got 2 pentas, which... If you think about it, it kind of makes sense, right? Because if you need to kill that many enemies and you need to do it twice, your team's probably not in a good spot, right? So, not the case in this situation, but yeah, they're clearly not trying to end. They want to farm more kills, which is respectable. But in the end, the team ended up taking it, so that will be game 1 going over to the second team. It was a big early lead for the first team, but second team definitely had the comp diff and the Fed ADC. We do see the Sunfire Cape purchase here for the Xayah. Managed to sneak that in at the last second, so to raise that Sunfire Cape win rate. They all love buying Sunfire Cape to raise its win rate, just to troll me. So very respectable there. Yeah, I think Zor started that, or Eric or somebody. I'm not 100% sure.
I believe it was Eric.
But yeah, they love buying Sunfire Cape to raise it right before they win to raise the stats on it.
Love
The
that.
sad part is that even with doing that, it still has a bad win rate. So
Sure.
that's not what I want. Okay, so this next game is going to be. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I doubt they're going to switch sides here. But since there's no like regular draft, but this next game
Trying to throw some words of encouragement to my mid laner.
There you go.
Mhm.
All right. Let me. The second game is going to be Ultimate Bravery here, and I'm not 100% sure exactly how this is going to work. So I know they talked about using his website here, but I guess they're going to create a group. All right, here we go. So here is the group created by Seaman and Moss. We're going to go ahead and join here, and then we'll just stay in here and not do anything. Summoner level 1050. I don't fucking know. Fought 1023. There we go.
Heard a Brevity said this isn't brave.
This isn't brave? What?
I don't know.
Wait, what? Hold on.
Or maybe
Bro,
the link.
Don't open this. Everyone else
Yeah,
can.
Right? If that's not the biggest, like, don't press this button.
Well, they won't be able to see it if we click on it and see what happens, so we're just going to click it.
Fuck it.
Link, don't touch it. Bro Swag, okay, I won't touch it. He didn't say don't touch it, Slamurai, so we'll just go ahead and touch it here. So this is just their draft from last game, so I'm not sure why they're clicking that. Oh, is there a I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's just the noise from the client. Okay, got it. I don't need to be. How do I get off the team? I need to leave? Hold on. How do I don't understand
Did you
exactly.
touch it?
I touched the link, but I'm so confused. Let me try clicking it again because I don't listen to directions. Okay, so I got in this time and it didn't put me on a team, so that's good. That's what we wanted to happen.
Okay.
We do have some. Looks like they're starting to roll what they're going to play. And for the sake of the viewer experience, we will not show ahead of time what champions they're playing or what their builds are going to be, because that will make it fun to shit talk their builds about why the fuck they're building that. Apparently, the rule is you don't have to build left to right on the screen. So you can see this, but the viewers can't. But obviously, we can see their build here. But I guess the rule is you don't have to build the first item first. You could build whatever you want first. So you'll probably start with the items that actually make sense and then work your way down, right? So obviously,
I can't see it because I did not press the button. But
I don't have the thing open for you anymore. That's right.
Right. No, we switched over to their.
That's right. There you go. Now you'll be able to see it. Sorry, I forgot that I didn't have that open anymore. So
it's okay. I didn't want to limit your bandwidth. Ooh.
That's all good.
Okay.
But yeah, so like Talon probably won't want to build this first. I'm pretty sure that does literally nothing for him. But we'll see. They'll probably pick which item goes best with their champion and then go from there. And looking at these right now, there are definitely some builds here.
They're not hateful. As far as champ wise, I didn't look at the builds yet.
Yeah. Also, it's telling them to take smite.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
Does he have to take smite?
So, I don't know if Ultimate Bravery's been updated, but in
Zach Champ is electric and actually did not get hateful.
So
I mean, one of those items is pretty hateful.
So there's a little confusion here because normally
For
it picks
sure.
your
There's
runes
smites
for you.
going everywhere. Right.
Yeah, and in this season you can't pick smites outside of jungle anymore. So I'm
Team
not.
2's got 4 smites on their team.
Yeah, so I'm not sure. I think they were talking about what exactly how they want to handle that. They just pick another one. Who
Yeah.
cares? You hiding the
Yeah.
characters? Yeah, you guys are gonna get to see it once we get into game.
Yeah.
You're gonna get to see what all they play and where they decide to go, as you don't get to see the
It's
screen
5
with their
on 5
items.
to me.
But yeah, some of these builds are definitely better than others. I'm gonna say right now, Gara's gonna have a rough one.
Sure.
A rough one this game.
Sure.
But some of these builds honestly aren't even that bad. So
Oh.
like this one looks like
Yeah. That's pretty clean.
that one's not even that bad.
Right. You could go 2 of those items for that one.
Yeah, like some of these aren't even that bad. So
I'm curious with Lynch Draco's the last item and how that might fare.
that could be interesting,
that.
right? I mean, it would technically work.
I mean,
Oh, I believe they also have to. They
do
have
that
to,
rune page.
well,
Wait, no, that's not a rune page.
They
I
have
guess,
to.
yeah.
Yeah, they're supposed to do the rune page that's listed here, and although I think there's some errors, and they have
Love
to
that.
max
Love
a certain
that.
ability first. So,
Oh my god!
so
Holy shit!
So yeah, that will be very interesting.
You guys
Again,
are
some
in
of them
for
get
a
better
treat.
maxes than others. so we'll go ahead and
Are you ready for the reveal?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and get into game here. This should be very
Drum
interesting
rolls
to
in the
watch.
chat. I will load up a shot for first blood. I will load up a shot for the next person to sub.
Oh god, we're starting that already. Okay. Yeah, I guess even Amos has to play, so he can't be the one drinking for subs. So I guess you'll have to do it.
Correct. I didn't choose Fireball because I didn't find it in time.
Okay, and it looks like they have opted.
But again,
they've opted to stay in their positions. I don't know if that was intended or not. I don't know if that was required or not, but that's what they've decided to do.
it's a must. It's a must.
Correct starter. Okay, so they are allowed to do their regular start, I guess, with like jungle items and like their starting item. But beyond that,
a one streak of 5 streams. Appreciate you, buddy.
What's up, Nunya? Welcome.
Yep. Oh, that was Zesty on the Olaf. Okay.
Yeah, some interesting summoner spells here already. But in terms of matchups here, Talon Sona versus Garen Rek'Sai bot should be good. And we got Zed versus Azir mid. That's boring. That's like an actual normal matchup.
An actual mid match.
And then Olaf versus Swain top. I mean, both those champs can top lane, I suppose. And then Pantheon, which can jungle, and then Fiora, which I guess we'll see if Fiora can jungle.
Anarchy.
Yeah. Got my Sunfire locked loaded. I don't remember if they had anybody who had to build Sunfire this game. I guess we'll see.
I don't believe I saw it.
Yep.
I don't believe.
I'm interested to see how good Fiora's clear actually is here. I feel like it should be bad, but it might still be better than Pantheon.
I probably would have opted for the single target.
Yeah. Let's see. Are they?
I mean, Pantheon's a jungle.
And they are going the ability max. No, they're lying. They're not doing the ability max that they're supposed to. I don't know if they decided not to do that, or if some of them forgot.
I don't know. I feel like it's a brutal level 1 for jungle.
What the hell are these comps? These are the ultimate bravery comps. So you are late.
All bravery, baby.
Yep. So if you think the comps are bad, wait till you see the items.
Yeah. They pulled these comps from a Singapore league.
Yep. So you would know.
All brave. Yeah.
I am very late. Yes, indeed. And that is okay.
Congratulations. Exhaust going down top. Curious if this will end up being a little bit more snowbally, just with how ridiculous the comp is.
I feel like it might be less because a lot of your items are bad. So early all in coming here in the mid lane. Does Zed have the damage to finish off Azir? Does not look like it. They're both going to back off here, so no first blood yet. The skills we have to max first, yeah, yes. Okay, so you're allowed to. I guess you're allowed to. Your first 3 skills are allowed to be whatever you want, but
Yeah,
after that, you have to max
Right.
the skill that it
Max
gave
them
you.
up.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
I appreciate that. Feels playable.
Yeah, same reason they let you start with whatever. So. Director Cam really wants to watch bot lane farm these minions.
Yep, me too.
That is not me focusing on it. This is the game saying, hey, look at these last hits by Talon bot lane.
Fiora finally full cleared, I believe.
Yep.
Little action going on mid.
Ooh, nice drop post there by Fiora.
Big time.
Unfortunately, she's still outnumbered. But survived.
Squeaked it.
Barely survives the red buff.
Oh, goodness.
Report the Azir for not igniting right there. Or no, wait.
Right. No, he doesn't have ignite. He has.
Oh no, never mind.
heal.
It was Fiora that had ignite. Never mind. Report Fiora for not igniting herself. And meanwhile, Soda's gonna try to roam up to get some vision, but has to flash to get away. And now the chase begins. And I think this is probably this is most likely gonna be our first blood here. I think. No, they actually lose contain, and she's gonna escape the pocket and scramble to mid lane. So no first blood yet.
Pichu, relaxing the cheeks.
Yep. Sometimes in that situation, you just have to not panic and hope they fuck it up, and they did. So
pray that your jungle got that scuttle.
Yep.
Top lane battle of the never-ending ults.
True. I wonder which ult's actually better in this scenario. Probably Olaf ult, right? At least in a 1v1, Olaf ult would probably be
you're not
better.
gonna get grabbed by the Q. You're just smacking.
Yeah, because like which is more common value at point blank range? I'm guessing the Olaf ulti, but
right.
Who knows?
DPS has to be higher that way as well.
Yeah.
But not at the way that
Let's
his health bar is looking at the second.
Gets
Lynch
level
got
6
the
first, but not able to.
Curious how. He's down a whole 7 CS. Maybe.
I guess that
interference?
Olaf probably backed earlier and had to miss some XP.
Maybe.
Had to get a back off, so he will get level 6 here very soon. Like 2 or 3 minions, but.
Ooh! There's
First blood going
blood.
over to Talon. Rex goes a little bit too far forward.
Cheers, Kite!
And Talon bot looking pretty viable here. Okay.
Hey. Okay.
So far, the builds don't look too troll because they all got some. Most of them
Yeah,
got something.
'cause they get picked up
They got
with
one
one,
decent
right.
item they can build, but it will get worse.
Aggressively.
Aggressively worse.
Mm-hmm. Garen really got bailed out by having a Talon lane.
Oh, definitely. Normally, being a melee bot lane is rough, but when you're aggressive on their melee and bot lane, it's not so bad. Although,
Yep. Especially assassin who's not going to assassinate you.
the double melee actually used to be a thing back in the very early days of League. The traditional top laners would go top lane, and they'd have a support there with them.
Oh yeah.
And the ADCs would solo lane. mid,
Here
I
we go.
believe.
Top lane.
Yep, we're going to see which
Top
ult does
lane
have
we
more
go.
value, and it does indeed appear that the Olaf ult has more value.
Especially with an ignite. I mean, that's
Yeah.
kind of not fair.
Yeah, and you can exhaust Olaf to reduce his damage a little bit, but it will
Sure,
not
but-
reduce his speed. So we'll go there for this queso. I actually think I believe this is I didn't notice it before, but this is a rematch of the top lane matchup from the finals that just got played a little bit ago. Team 6V, or WWW as I eventually called them, did win the championship 3-0, so well done to them.
Shout out. Back-to-back champ, yeah?
Maybe?
I think so.
It might be, yeah. I keep thinking it's a gank when I see Rex go in, but no, that's actually the support.
Nope. Oh,
Oh,
great all there from Pichu.
Gear goes in a little too far. We're going to get the Zed
See me
ulti there.
off.
Going to get punted back by the Azir ulti, so Azir will be fine. But now
Nice.
Pantheon Azir is going for the tower dive, just outplays him with the Pantheon W and the flash view from the Talon. So this game going much more first team's way this time around.
L's in the chat for Zetsy not having bro love. Best skin in game.
Yeah. And top lane has to be the worst lane to play in Ultimate Bravery, right?
Yep.
Because if you just get like a bad matchup,
It's just dunsies.
yeah, like there's no saving you, right? And this is definitely
Especially
a bad
when you're
matchup for
getting like
Swain.
an actual top.
Yeah, so whereas the other ways you kind of mitigate the damage a little bit, you know, you have to support
Actual
the short
top,
lane or
real
whatever, but
lane.
top lane,
Yeah.
that is tough.
Real rune, real summoners.
Yeah.
Like I'd argue that I'd like to check and see if that's actually what he got.
I assume it was. They all saw it. They all saw it. We do it. The viewers couldn't see what the builds were, but they could see each other's builds. So if there were any shenanigans afoot, I'm sure they would have said something in chat by now.
Sure.
So I assume it's all good, except for Lynch Draco. It's not good for him. That's for sure.
Nope.
He's having a
Straight
rough
up,
time.
not having a good time.
Yep. And you can't even like build defensive to try to mitigate it because he has to build the build that the game gave him.
Right? Yeah.
So that is tough.
Thankfully, it looks like Thornmail was on the build.
It does look like it, although he's got parts of 3 different items. Oh, maybe he has a static shiv for Swain? I keep forgetting the static shiv builds out of this thing. That's such a weird, that's such a, like an AD on it item builds out of Aether Wisp, but there you go.
Right.
I guess it's probably not the bad idea. I mean, Shiv's probably a decent start art rush item on almost any champion, just as it has a very diverse stats
Definitely
profile.
help
Like, as
the
way of
clear.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as you have support, Shiv's probably not a terrible item rush.
Could definitely be worse.
Yep. Meanwhile, we do have the mana restore item here for Garen, which and AP, which for those of you astute viewers might know that is not the best value because Garen has no AP ratios and no mana. So interesting that he chose to go for that item first.
Oh, Zesty getting caught in the cookie jar. Let's see if he can turn this fight around.
I mean, look at.
Oh,
And if that's not a demonstration of how one-sided this matchup is,
man, that man looked like his dad owned a dealership.
oh my god! Oh, there you go.
Goodness.
That is tough for Lynch Draco. Even when he's down to 20% HP, he's
That's a
still
tough
champion.
look. Yeah,
That
that's
is
a
unlucky.
champ, he says. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Gank going in
feels
here in the
bad.
bot lane, but nice counter gank here by the Pantheon. And game's not looking good here for second team. Down 4.
Yeah, I mean, Team 1 really only has one trolley pick with that Talon ADC.
Yeah, the rest of
The
them
rest are pretty fine.
yeah. They definitely got the
Comparative.
they
Yeah.
definitely got the better Ultimate Bravery draft, so you know, hey, at least if you end up losing a second team, you could just say, hey,
Yeah.
we got draft gapped by the Ultimate Bravery
Yeah.
website, it's not our fault. So we'll have a chance to redeem themselves in the final game, which is just a straight out blind pick. So that should be interesting to watch.
For all the marbles.
We might see some actual mirror matchups, which we never get to see in Beer League. So that could be fun.
Gotcha. Any guesses for what camp gets selected where?
Who knows? I'm not even
Yeah.
gonna, I'm not even gonna think
That
ahead.
might be a fun game we play in the chat.
There you go. Fiora again coming up here in the top lane.
Oh, oh
that's
my
good.
gosh.
Turning
Can
gonna
you
get
see
the
both?
kill, and he does at least die to the
Look at
Fiora.
one. Yeah.
And Zach
Surprising.
dove behind the tower by Pantheon. So,
Look at the CS discrepancy. Filth.
yeah,
That's tough.
that's top lane when you're weaker for you.
Yep.
So you can't farm anymore. That's just how it is.
Goes from Love Island to Epstein's Island very quickly.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't check those flight logs.
First, I'm going to go ahead and move in on to Dragon number 2. They'll be able to grab it no problem.
Yeah, trying to get some vision, might get caught with some Talons. Yep.
Nice stun there by the Sona. Will end up going down. Her Depravity does the classic no dodge to juke the Pantheon Spear there, so well played.
Rocking the 260 RP skin.
Hell yeah. The value.
Yeah, love that.
You know, if
Garen's
E countered attack speed from runes, Halo Blades might actually be busted on him. Because if you think about it, right, you get like what, an extra 120% attack speed for your spin, but it doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Otherwise, probably thought about that one. It's like we probably should let Garen do that, so which is probably a good call. So
shout out the balance team on those.
Yep, like no free 5 extra spins because you queue them first. And going a little deep here, second team definitely a little desperate at this point, I feel like.
Saw dude squeaking that kill. I'm sure Simino Moss is so happy with his lack of kill there, but got the participation.
Yep.
I know I got yelled at many a time for securing kills, so I don't understand why. He's got to keep attacking with his Q there.
His ult is already down. He's gonna go down.
That's what I'm saying. You pressed it and ran away. You got to land Qs while you're running away.
Yep. And then they're going to go ahead and chase down Pantheon here. But Pantheon's pretty fast. He should be able to escape.
Yeah, he's in a pretty good spot. A little bit of synergy with the Iceborne Gauntlet. Pressing W, slowing him down to continue the smacking. Oh, bunch of parkour happening in the bot lane.
Can we land the Q snipe? No! It's going to manage to dodge, so no kill for the Rek'Sai here today. He says, fuck it, I'm going for it. And so the Sona's like, yeah, I don't think so.
Ooh, max range ult.
We're going to go for the Sona 1v1 here. She actually does damage, so she rushed an AP item. She rushed Seraphs and Braves, so she actually kind of hurts.
He's fast as fuck in that jungle.
Yep. So we're going to get a LMAO here for the support 1v1 in the bot lane. Tough.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, another manaless champion having to build tier on the Rek'Sai here. Can you even stack it if you don't have mana? I actually don't know. Can you stack tier if you don't have mana? I guess we're about to find out here. We'll keep an eye on that and see if it works that way or not. That'll be interesting. I'm surprised I'm actually surprised it even lets you buy tier if you don't have mana.
I don't remember what all Garen's items were, but that feels like a terrible first item.
His item choice must be really bad if this is what he thought was the best one.
Right. That's brutal.
The only value he's getting from this item is the 15 ability haste. So
yeah,
that is tough. Yeah, one definitely kind of just running away with this one.
Yep. Little bit of that snowball I was talking about. Quickly find out who got the better RNG.
Yep.
Well, hopefully the 260 skin saves him here.
There you go. We'll see.
Yeah. Running around, commando style. He's walking up, he's walking back. He thought about last hitting that minion. He said hard pass.
Yeah, this was the ultimate bravery, so we're on game 2.
Yep. Nope, Vermilion, this was absolutely what they wanted to do. Items and all.
Yep. They chose this for some reason.
Yep. This would make more sense if it was an Nemesis draft.
Yep. and now we're going to get
Yeah,
another
yep.
fight here in the top lane, but Olaf doesn't have ulti, so I think they're probably actually going to be able to get him here, and they will.
Yep. GWM already doubling up his kill total from last game.
True.
Mhm.
People are silly indeed. I have heard that we're going to have some all-star festivities for the Stout League as well.
Sally,
Um,
nice.
But I'm not. One, I don't know what exactly that will entail, and two, they have not announced who the
Right, that'll be
All-Stars
posted.
are yet. So
Right.
we'll get the.
Did you guys fill out a form yet? Is that already
Apparently,
done?
I was talking to Simon Amas
Uh-huh.
before the stream, and he was telling me that it's been a little bit hard to calculate the votes for the Stout League because a lot of people didn't read and voted for their own teammates, their first
yeah.
team. So it's been
Too
a
many
little bit.
stouts.
It's been complicated trying to figure out
Sure.
the votes.
Maybe just reset the whole thing and make them do it again.
You think you're gonna get people to fill out the surveys a second time?
Right. I hear you.
Like I didn't get them to do it the first time. But I read the rules, so I did not vote for my teammate's first team. So very interested to see who gets voted to what positions. I have some guesses on some of them, but I'm not gonna speculate out loud here.
True.
Although if Bernie isn't first team top lane, I'm gonna eat my hat because
Ooh.
clearly that'll be the Stout League trolling if that doesn't happen. So a
little bit of politics at play, if you will.
But other than that, I would be I don't know where people are gonna go. So we'll see. For this game here, about 9k gold lead and soul point here for the first team, so it's not looking good.
There's Zor, the cutie. I was looking for you, bot.
There you
Oh,
go.
never mind. You did message earlier. I missed it.
No, Zor, you were not here when Simon said it, but he has told me that if someone donates a sub to the stream, they get to pick what champion he plays for Game 3 in the blind pick. So you have to decide how much that's worth to you.
Oh, I know exactly who I'd tell you to make him play, too.
Yeah.
Actively does not want to play a Malzahar. Although, if we wanted to be very funny, you'd make him play Yumi.
True. Instead of you just attach to your jungler and keep roaming bot lane, that's the play.
Yep.
Yep.
Just like that Taric Master Yi.
First team's gonna go ahead and rip the Baron here.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just kind of a waiting game at this point. I can't really fathom.
Zach is cheating. What the fuck? Yeah, one of these teams definitely rolled better than the other.
Agreed.
On the ultimate bravery, that is for sure. That is for sure. Ghost Ignite Olaf with AD items that he gets to build.
Right. I'd still like to take a look at that sheet. There's no way he got Ghost Ignite.
Apparently so.
Feels like See Me No Moss playing TFT, where he's just always getting what he needs.
Commissioner privilege.
Yep. This is where all of our bravery in arena is probably coming in clutch.
There you go. We're gonna need a jungle 1v1 here. That's about to be really interrupted by Talon.
Ooh, Pichu. Talon, this is why we can't have nice things.
Tough. Oh, yeah, an ulti in here on Olaf. Nice solo kill there. 100-0 there by Zed. Well played.
Darkmaster with a nice knockup.
Fortunately, doesn't really do damage.
No Moss is popping off this time.
And indeed cannot stack the tier. So, as I suspected.
In there.
So, that's tough. You know, I have Mandate Garen. That's true. It does have haste. It does have 15
Correct.
haste. So
I just can't fathom that was the first usable item that he was like, that's what I need to do first.
probably should have started with
Once
this one.
one.
I know his build was bad, but Redemption probably would have
Right.
at least done something.
Right. At least. Should have honestly, like, quasi-defaulted to Rek'Sai being ADC with his actual attack items.
Oh,
How to play.
Garen almost had a moment of joy, but no, not able to land the kill there. So still no fun for him. Some of this shit doesn't look too brave. How did Sona get 2 reasonable items? Right?
Yep.
Classic commissioner team privilege.
Easy.
And Fiora getting to play the you don't get to move game. Very fun game. It's like playing red light, green light, but the officer is a corrupt bastard, so you just keep getting red light over and over again. Tough one there. Yeah, I mean the Talon build, the builds on the first team are definitely not that bad. The teams on the builds on the second team are pretty rough, especially the bot lane.
Team 2 looking to FF to get this one out of the way.
So I didn't say I was I said I wasn't gonna spoil, but given that we're probably not gonna get pulled with here, I will say that poor Garen did get an entire bill of AP items for his ultimate bravery build, which is impressive because AP though is nothing for Garen. So
Yep, Simi No Mas again pushing out a any sub gets to pick his champ game 3.
now here's a question we have to ask. Is it legal to whore yourself out for subs like this in League of Legends?
I mean, I think if anything, he's looking for an excuse to play shitty game 3 and being like, well, hey, this
they
sub got to pick.
picked me a bad champ, man.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man.
There you go.
Oh,
Perfectly legal. Okay, got it. You are allowed
yeah.
to sell troll builds in the state of California, apparently, or whatever state this is being played in. I guess it would be California, right? Because it's Riot, but the servers are in Illinois, so I guess it's legal in the server. I don't fucking know. The point is that he will not get arrested for his illicit activities.
Oh, this illicit activity.
All right, and game 1 will be coming here to a merciful end here for the sake, or the game will come to a merciful end here for the sake of Team 2nd. Pretty rough game here. Now, what should happen here is that Team 1 should surrender right here, and then Team 2 should say GG easy. But they're too much of cowards to do that, clearly, so... Private server in Chicago, Illinois. Yeah, exactly. I said Illinois, didn't I?
Vermilion, pay no attention to the history of this in-game chat and the comments on touching your mother.
Oh, God. Yeah, no one needs to see that for sure.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm not 100% sure how exactly this this blind pick thing is going to work. So
Should be juicy.
I will wait until they tell me. My guess is they'll just do it in the client because...
Actually, does Blue Muddle get to potentially pick with his Prime sub?
I assume they're talking about it. I'm figuring that out. Let me message the Mr. Commissioner here.
I'm typing, yeah.
Blue Meddler. He's a meddler for sure. He's meddling all over the place.
Meddling.
Yep.
Ooh. Cleanup on aisle mid.
Is Blue Metal still here? Blue Metal, are you here? You get to pick Simon Amas's champion or champion here for the final game, if you would like. All right, we are trying to message him, so we'll see if we can get his input.
If not,
What draft
we
am I
just
looking at?
lie.
You are
and
looking
tell
at
him
the. You are looking at the Nemesis draft from Game 1,
Mhm.
which Team 2 managed to take. So we do have a tie series here. The blind pick will be for all the marbles. The question is, Mr. Cocaster, do we
Mhm.
let the viewers see the draft as it happens, or do we wait till we get into game to see what the draft is?
Depends on if you think we're going to have enough time for analysis sake.
We won't, because there's no spectator delay. So
True.
so
I don't mind letting them see
okay.
in real time. Yeah.
All right, we will let them see just this once.
I'm a troll and tell Simi no Mas that he said Yumi. See if I get pushback.
I feel like he
Said
might.
no.
I feel like he said no.
He said no. He said, did he? And I was like, just kidding. I mean, his big stick right now is that he does not like playing Malzahar or Lysandra. So I almost want to push him in that direction.
Well, what if one of the other all stars is in here? Then it's not blind pick. Ooh, that's actually a good point. Can't be having ghosters here. You're right. We're gonna have to hide it.
Through the integrity.
Good job thinking.
Good stuff.
Good job, Amelia. We
Good
wouldn't want
stuff.
anyone to ruin the integrity of this all-star show
Handshake
match right
here?
here. Is Blue Metal
Handshake mirror matchup?
handshake mirror matchup? That would be something. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait until we get into game to analyze what's happening, because otherwise my brain will hurt.
A lot of chitter chatter in the chat here.
Have you heard back from Blue Metal, or is he just not around?
I've not heard a single thing.
I think we got another sub here, right? We got Blue Metal subbing.
I saw a viewing.
We got
Nunya
Nunya business subbing. So since Blue Metal,
that
is
wasn't
not,
a sub. That was a view streak. No.
Oh yeah, watch streak. Never mind, Nunya. Sorry, I tried to give it to you, but you need to spend more money apparently. My bad.
All right, we are officially in.
Okay.
I'm seeing a Teemo getting hovered, but
Nope. They're not supposed to know.
won't. I just said hovered. There's no
Uh-huh.
picking.
Uh-huh.
No picking.
Don't want to give him any clues.
Couldn't. Wouldn't.
Could,
Shouldn't.
should.
Ooh, a lot of Yumis getting locked in here.
No surprise on that first lock-in right there.
Sure. This is going to be a sweat game if I've ever seen one.
And I don't know if we heard back from Blue Metal, or if they just said, fuck it, we're just going to play, because they didn't want to wait any longer. Zach better locking Gangplank? I guess you'll have to find out.
I'm pushing Simi to play his main. We'll see if he does.
Okay. So you speaking on Blue Metal's behalf?
No. I'm just encouraging him to. If I was speaking on Blue Metal's behalf, I'd have told him to play Lysandra and Malzahar because I know he doesn't want to.
I see.
He claims that they're boring champs. I don't appreciate because he has point and click CC for me to come in and win the day, but that's apparently too boring for him.
What a bore.
Yep, tell me about it.
Okay.
He's not trying to be the Scottie Pippen to my MJ.
Unlucky.
Zach better locking Gangplank. Sorry about it, Nunya, but he did play his main as well.
All right.
I believe we're in for a sweat fest.
Yep. All right, let's go ahead and get into game 3 here. And since it's blind pick, they did not know what they were picking. We knew, because we could see it, but they did not see what the other team was picking. So.
Yep. Sack of shit he thinks is fun. Well, his Gragas is pretty solid going up against Riven. We got a Kindred versus Nico situation unfolding. I did push Simi No Mas to play his main Akali against the BMO. Should be a fun little ditty. As into the Samira, and lastly, the Zareth into the Cowbell. Curious if anybody will be able to milk those. Super sweat. Wouldn't have it any other way.
Nice introduction.
Like a
All right, I'm gonna let
chat.
you take.
Do I take this fireball?
Can I take this fireball? Why not? Always add alcohol.
All the ball. All the ball.
Direct connection spectator 0. What the heck is that? What?
Oh. Right? I thought that was weird.
I've never. What? I've never seen that before. Did somebody
Right?
else sneak into the lobby? Can we type?
No, that's me. That's me. That was me.
How did you do that?
I had to all chat,
I didn't know.
but I don't know if they can see that. All right. Ooh.
Interesting. I'm trying to think of something.
proxy going on up top.
Yeah, have I been able to do that during cast this whole time?
This whole time? I don't know. I don't know if they see it, though. That's the thing.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I don't know if they can see that. We'll see if they respond to it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. Looks like they're trying to punish. Nope. Never mind. Kids are just going back to her business.
Yeah, I never knew that commentators or that spectators could type in chat like that. That's very interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never seen it happen in a game.
But it's like super dark and gray, which is weird.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused. I'm like, what was that? Who was
Yeah.
that? Like, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let you shoutcast the actual fights.
I'll do my best. Yeah.
So have fun with it.
Okay.
So basically, when like an actual like team fight breaks out, you know, like an all-in or whatever, that's kind of what I mean by like shoutcasting. If they're just doing like little trades like this, is whatever. But
yeah, it's just back and forth. Yeah. When they
basically,
get
if
sweaty.
somebody's actually at risk of dying, that's what I consider a shoutcast.
Right.
So,
Well, Simi No Mas is trying to look for that level 3 all-in, jumping on in, smacking a bunch of abilities. We immediately swap to the bot lane where not too much is going on. Oh, getting a little bit of emotes down there in the mid lane. Love that.
yeah, no ignite here for the Akali. No ignite and the Conquerors are going for the insecure beta Akali build right here.
Yeah.
Tough. Hate to see it.
Do hate to see it. Especially, well, I guess he didn't know he was going into a Teemo.
I mean, he knew once they were
Darkmaster with a cheeky level 2. Not going to land. He is able to get out of there scot-free. Curious to see the ramifications of him roaming. How does the support lane quest work? Does he also have to be in bot lane to receive that? Or can he go kind of wherever?
I think he has to be in lane for part of it. I'm not 100% on the exact details.
Yeah, I don't know if he would get punished for being out.
There's
A little bit of trading going on up top.
Is there somewhere I can see that?
I guess not. Mark not really losing too much with that roam. He's level 3, they're level 3. He's able to put some pressure in. What in the fuck is going on mid? Oh, that's a Nico sliding in, posing as the Alistar coming in for Simi No Mas. Sawdude coming up there, trying to secure that last, gonna flash for it. Will secure the first blood. Can Sawdude get out of there? No, he may not. JWM with a little bit of retribution. And taking that double buff on a nice reset. So overall, first blood going to Team 1. Got a TP coming in. Curious to see if Simi No Mas can get out of there scotch-free, or if that Teemo's going to be able to come in and help with the cleanup. Simi running away. He should be okay. He's got enough dashes, but definitely going to waste time. Teemo probably should have stayed mid to collect some of that XP for his TP.
Oh, definitely.
How'd I do?
It was good. It's a very interesting flash there by
hateful?
Zesty Queso.
Yeah.
He flashes the Rivet Thorn Q. I'm like, you're full health, buddy. What do you think's going to happen here?
Yeah, Sawdude coming in. Gonna be able to secure that kill. Will Zesty get out of there scot-free? Yes. Did not greed and grieve, if you will. See me know, putting down some damage, but yet again,
Nice counter.
the Sawdude coming up pretty big. Sub 5 minutes in.
I mean, I guess that's why he got voted first team jungler for Lite League, right?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Zero mana BT dubs.
That's true.
Question mark? Okay.
They both had 0 mana.
True. All right, big fight going down on the Raptor pit. Siminonos jumping in there, has 1,000,000 dashes, is able to secure the kill. Sawdude coming up with the cleanup on the Teemo. We got the cow coming in, going to be able to clean up Siminomas. Her Depravity holding her own on the bot side. Definitely leading in CS, which is nice considering Tarkmaster has been roaming quite a bit. Quite a bit.
This is always such a mixed emotion situation when you're an ADC. Because it's like, yeah, my sports roaming is being in good place for the team, so I'm glad that's working, but at the same time, I'd like to play the game.
Sure, but I mean, like, it's got to feel really good when that's happening and you're holding your own in lane.
True. Thankfully, thankfully for him, they kind of let the freeze break a little bit here. So,
yeah.
At some point, you need to come back once in a while back to the bot lane just so your ADC doesn't get frozen on forever.
Her Depravity trying to go in for an all-in. Will it be more than she can chew? She's going all the way in for it. Has the S for her ult. Just got her ult. Staying alive with her ult. Is she? She did go down. What a time for the direct camera to switch.
Right, directed camera's a troll. That's why people complain they don't use it enough. And I'm like, it'll ban away in the middle of a play. Like,
right.
But we got a nice
she lasted a lot longer than I anticipated. We'll see if Zesty can clean up that kill. Does not appear so.
Yeah, between the conk healing, or Conqueror and Barrier, and the
Siminomas, typical fashion, pushed up without having any wards down on the map. Is able to get out, has enough dashes to feel comfortable, I guess.
That's assassin privilege right there. You can just escape any situation.
Big time. Sawdude letting his presence be known. Gunning for that top Scuttle Crab mark. Love when it falls in your lane. Looking like something that might be contested. Siminomas is there to try to help with that. Gotta love that when you have the team support. Jumps right into that Nico ult. Is able to dash out of there, but then does fall to the Teemo. Sawdude is not going to be able to get enough dashes to get to that Teemo, unfortunately. So a 1-for-1 in the exchange. However, looking like Teemo might be playing with fire. Does escape. No harm, no foul. Taking a look to see if the Kindred has an opportunity. Lynch Straker goes in, bites on the cheese. Zesty Queso with a nice ult to displace the Lynch Draco, and Sawdude is able to help Zesty clean that kill up.
Can we get a Kindred mark check? Yeah, sure. Let's see here. It is 5, so a very good amount for this early in the game.
Whew.
I think it's.
With all those kills early.
Yeah, I believe it's. Yeah, it's the 4.
6 is when it starts to really jump.
Yes, yeah. Honestly, I'm getting it. After 4 marks, Kindred gains 75 range. After 3 marks, after the 4th. Okay, so the first 4 are the most important. I see, and then you can get a little bit. Yeah, okay. 75 extra range is crazy because that goes from 500 to 575. You go from like the shortest range ADC to an above average ADC. So.
It's super helpful when you're able to get those kills. I'm sure she marked them correctly before finishing. Tricky part is marking them with enough time that it counts. You definitely can't click it and then immediately kill.
Also, you have to know when to play the marked mining as well.
Nico, unfortunately, did not get both in the ult, but Sawdude does go down as they clean up the Void Grubs.
Somehow not shut down.
Yeah, right? Craziness. Certain Previty going in on Kite. We'll see if she is able to out-heal that damage. Ult comes through. The Tarkmaster is able to secure her Depravity, dashing around to try to stay alive. Doing the dance. The Tarkmaster is able to go in, absolutely interrupt that Xerath ult.
Yeah, nice fancy feat there. Manages to dodge all
Big
four.
time. Oh, Semino Moss was dashing, ducking, diving, but does fall to the Teemo.
Yeah, the delay on the ult recast got her killed there, because you have to wait 2.5 seconds before you can do that second cast.
Right.
Couldn't
And
survive
bleeding
long enough to
in
get
the
it
shadow
off. So, yep.
will still hurt. Zesty with a nice little combo. Oh, wants the all in, but the flash comes out. Oh, Zesty repays the favor with an ult. Low under tower, curious to see if she plays this safe or... Nope, she does not.
I am going to say that I know this is obviously just like a for fun match, so people aren't taking it super seriously, but picking Riven when you know your lane opponent is a Gragas lover is a choice, for sure.
Bold strategy, Cotton.
I mean, your Riven's already questionable anyway, but picking it into, like, you're probably what your worst possible matchup.
Not a box situation.
Nope.
Alright, Tark able to play a little bit of crowd control. We'll see. With the roam from the Saw dude, her Depravity is able to get some damage, cleans up the kill, but will abruptly fall to the Xerath. Seems to be part of the course. Saw dude's gonna help himself to that farm. Gotta love a nice jungle tax. Especially when he's this far ahead. Alright, the Akali coming all the way in. Does dodge the shrooms. Dashing. But unfortunately not enough damage. Zesty got a nice little lane freeze going on.
Yeah, there's...
If he slow pushes or keeps.
Yeah, this is basically an impossible
He's going to get some help from JWM.
For Riven 1v1, but here we go.
Ult comes down for the Riven. We'll see if she's able to collect enough damage. The Nico got to be coming in with the ult eventually. Zesty does blow the ult to try to stay alive for a little bit. Sadu coming in with a perfect ult, keeping the Zesty alive, able to clean up both kills. Wow, what a play from Saw, dude. Keeping the Zesty alive just in the nick of time. Tark coming in. Her Depravity able to get that turret dive. Semino Moss wants in on the fun as well. We'll see, however. Oh, flashed away, but too much poison in the BMO.
Ooh, man.
But Saw dude, who's just absolutely
that last auto,
a god amongst men.
That last auto did a fuck ton of damage. My god.
Curious if we can get a check again. She's got to have at least 6, I'm guessing.
And we just got 5 gifted subs by someone.
Oh my goodness!
Someone named
Long live Zeratith.
Long live Zeratol? I have no idea who you are.
Zeratol. You're getting a shot for that. I'm pouring up Old Smoky Banana. Just for you, good sir. We appreciate your contribution to the cause.
Yep. I've never seen that person in chat before that I can remember, but
cheers.
They're subbing, so MVP of the stream right there. And,
easily.
Samira's in a little deep. That was interesting.
Apologize, missed that one. Shooting my shot. Quite literally.
It's all good. It's probably better than you didn't see it. Save your brain cells.
Fair. Yeah. So original. Playing one of his 3 champs. Well, Vermilion, that's the beauty of the blind pick. I appreciate that they went sweaty instead of fuck around, because there's at least bragging rights on the line on this one.
Now, we already had Nemesis draft and Bravery, right? We can have one series.
Yeah, they already. Yeah, they did already have to get cooked for approximately 2 hours. Zesty did get hunted down in his top jungle. Hate when that happens. Looks like a little lane swap happening.
Zesty Queso says he's too high to combo, so it appears that Zesty has been hitting the
indulging in the grass.
Yeah, hitting having some of the devil's lettuce to go with this show match here.
Yeah.
So I do find it very funny how many euphemisms.
Burning
they
a little
have.
bit of the Ivern, if you will.
Exactly. I find it very funny just how many euphemisms there are for weed.
Yeah.
You know, like it's crazy. There's like.
Lighten up the old Malachi, if you will.
In terms of the overall game here, about a 2K gold
Yeah,
lead here
pretty
for
tight.
first, but only one dragon taken so far. Teams have been too busy.
It's like a
giving
little
shit about
roam
it.
coming down on this bot lane. Semino Moss having evil intentions. Backing off, looking like they're preparing for a dragon fight.
And Riven not looking so good. Hate to
Nope.
say I told you so, but you know,
Straight up not having a good time.
gotta hit. Gotta
Okay,
hit,
Pichu is just getting caught with his pants down. Hate
There
to
you
see
go.
that.
Oh.
Saw dude is
ulting
landed
into the
pretty good
Kindle
ult
beam.
there, but he is in pretty bad shape. Goes down to the Tark Master. Semino Moss jumping in, but they do not have the damage. Her Depravity is doing Samira-like things. You get one kill, then you pop the actual fuck off.
Yeah.
The
Get those
Teemo
resetting dashes,
hunting
so-
down. Will the poison be enough? It will. What a twist. The Zesty came down to clean up, but overall, very solid fight for Team 2. Lynch Draco finally getting some breathing room, being the only one in her lane.
Don't worry, guys. I'm
It's
getting
always a
top
nice
tower.
I mean, there's nothing better than getting absolutely shit on a lane and just being like, eventually my laner will leave and I'll be able to recoup.
Right. Eventually, I'll get to farm minions without the fear of being immediately murdered.
Surely I'll be a split pushing threat in 25 minutes. Oh, that fighting still. The objectives on either side has not fallen. Actually, bodes well for Kindred, who did have the mark on the Rift Herald. So going in there, happy to trade that with the Dragon. However, they are up to Dragon 2 here in the coming seconds, yes?
Yeah, that was Dragon number 2 here for.
Looking
second
for
team.
a potential fight on the kite.
No, sorry, I keep calling them first team and second team because Team 1 and Team 2 are actually two totally different things. Like those are actual like Stout League teams. Which is just
That's
kind of,
funny.
It confuses my brain because my team is Team
Sure.
2, right? So every time you say 2, I'm like, my team? I'm like, no.
Me?
Ooh, nice.
Me? Oh,
Yep.
nice. Eco all over the wall. Love to see that. Tark Master trying to stay alive as they get out of there. Nice little knock up, but Semino Moss should be able to. Oh!
Great.
In his final breath is able to knock Semino Moss to his ultimate death. Her Depravity again doing Samira-like things. Just an absolute combo. Turret diving, bold strategy. We'll see if it pays off. It does not appear. Okay, they got the turret down in time.
I'm gonna be
living
honest.
it out.
I'm gonna need somebody to step in here and execute the Samira because that play was
There we
insane.
go.
But she's gonna get away with it. Gonna take like 5 tower shots and live.
Right.
On an AD carry. That's wild.
Somebody get some heal reduction.
Although I didn't notice this until now, but
like,
she does have the Doran's helm. I do think
mhm.
that this item is actually very interesting. Because it's obviously a triple defensive stats item. There's not that many items in the game that are like that. And it's a starting item too. So like, if you don't desperately need one of the other starting
Draco
items,
playing with fire gets the turret, but it will.
yeah, no one cares. He's a feeder. Like, look away. No one cares.
At this point, it's 25 gold.
This is back on my soapbox. If you don't need another starting item, like the value on this is crazy.
Nail it. Right.
Like 10 armor, 10 magic, to 140 health for 450 gold is crazy defensive value. So if you, this is like a greedy start. Obviously no matter who you go it on, but if you can get away with it, the extra durability from it is substantial.
Right. I'm guessing she wants to push that kill potential until she's level 6 anywho, so staying alive is half of the battle.
JoJo's Nico plays make my heart happy. Indeed. Nico plays are always fun to watch. Not fun to die to, but they are fun to watch.
Sure. Not gonna lie, See Me No Moss losing to a Teemo is hurting my soul.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.
Jungle diff, clearly.
Me too. Again,
So-
yeah.
And
Well, but again, like, I mean, Kindred had such an amazing early start. It's just going to show that
no. Listen.
came
The,
to play.
the start, the score, the actual contributions doesn't matter. If you lose mid, you just call it jungle diff. That's just how it is.
Correct.
That's literally anytime I die to the enemy jungler in a game, I call jungle
Jungle
diff,
diff.
even if it's like total
Right.
bullshit.
Even if the jungle told me it was happening 30 seconds before it happened.
Yep. And if my jungler shows up and kills him afterwards, and like it's a pentakill,
Welcome to my week of rank.
because I died. Yep.
Right. It's nothing like being one game away from Emerald to have just absolutely nobody listen to you.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Nico tried to get the ult off, did fall before its completion. Kite jumped the fuck out of that ult.
In terms of gold here, they have two or
Curious
team
to
that's actually
see.
caught up.
Right.
Now they're ahead a little bit, plus the 2 dragons. And I realize I haven't had the dragon counter on this whole time. There we go.
Mhm.
And oh, there we go.
Oh, Zesty with a cheeky little maneuver. Misses the ult. Could be bad for Team 1. Simenomos is getting knocked up like one of Darrell Revis's victims.
Oh god.
Not really victim. He did have like 8 babies in the span of 2 years.
Darrell Revis?
Back in his heyday, yes.
Okay, I don't remember that.
He's got like an obnoxious amount of kids. I'll look up. But that's the usual
You don't
joke.
mean Antonio Cromartie, right? I knew about him.
Darrell Revis, I believe, equally had quite the handful.
Okay, sure.
The other go-to is a nice Philip Rivers with his 8 children.
True. True, all with one woman though, so he clearly didn't get that part of the memo.
Correct.
So,
Correct. Respect.
yep. And then came out of retirement after 5 years and
Yep.
played
Had
decently
to.
well, which proves that
Well,
Pro sports
have you
is a
heard
sham.
Have you heard the deep lore of why he came out of retirement?
so he could get a re-up on his
Health bends, yeah.
health benefits for his kids. Yep,
yeah,
yep.
he was 1 month away from losing the bennies.
from the NFL health benefits. Yep.
Yeah.
So
yep, love that.
smart, good thinking.
Big time.
NFL will take it too. It's a good story. It's totally worth it.
Oh yeah, he played well.
Yeah, he played way better than you would think for a guy who came out of
Way
retirement
better
after
than you should
5
have,
years,
yeah.
and he was what, like 43,
Yeah,
something like that. Like
coaching high school football, baby.
that's wild that a player could come out of retirement after 5 years at that age and still be like okay. Like that is genuinely crazy. It's not like a Michael Jordan situation where he retired at like 32 and then came back. You know,
Right.
like.
Well, and
Like
came
he was
back and was
old
on
when he
the
retired,
Wizards,
and
that
then
wasn't
5
too
years
good.
later came back, and then still.
Right.
That is wild.
Oh, dude, poking around.
Soul point here for the second team. So they're in a pretty good spot here, other than the Riven. But you know, I won't continue to go on that unless I feel like it at that moment. That's the
Yeah, a
that's
lot
part
of humming.
that's caster privilege. I'm allowed to go back on literally anything I say, even if I said it just 5 seconds beforehand. So
Sure. Teemo shrooming up that bot lane. All dude gonna see if we can't make a play with Semino Moss on the Teemo. However, there's a lot of shrooms protecting. Zesty jumping in, not much happening there. Uh-oh, Saw dude running into the Teemo. Ooh,
calling in the fire support.
Xerath from the
mid
top
lane.
rope.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, Xerath is such an annoying champion to play against if you're like a switchy
Right.
carry.
it's so far.
You could just start having fucking mortar shells rained in from anywhere in the middle of the
Right.
fight. It's like
Great
I just- I
awareness.
can't.
Lynch tried to be a champ for 5 minutes. And no
Mission
Moss.
impossible. Like,
All right.
tough.
Big time. There's a reason Box left for TFT.
Mm-hmm. I think he's actually back playing League again. That's what I heard.
Is he? That's interesting. little banter in the chat.
He did break his ankles a few times, but unfortunately the Gragas E's not that long of a cooldown anymore. So,
Fortunately for Gragas, he doesn't have ankles.
Yep.
It cankles.
True.
Not a ton to fight for just yet, unless you want to get a little extra on the Baron. So really just trying to make some picks, and it looks like they might find one on GWM. Curious what they are able to do with that catch. Looks like they're deciding to go for the Tark Master. Do get the Tark Master. Semino Mas coming in for some follow-up damage. Will be able to secure the kill on Her Depravity. With Her Depravity down, I'm curious if this turns into a Baron play.
Very interesting they didn't pop the ulti there, because I feel like if he had, he could have killed a collie there.
Semino Mas staying a little bit too long, but it looks like they are going for a Pico Baron power play.
As they should.
Yeah, take a look and see if the Teemo's able to go in there and fuck some shit up, or if he's just kind of hanging for funsies. It's looking like he has realized his time is no longer valuable there, but is found by the Zesty. Zesty with the throwaway ulti. Not going to be able to get him down. Yeah, absolutely
Predicted
got
him
you.
in the bush, but was not, so interesting looking play.
Wanted it a little bit too badly. He's getting caught in no man's land here. Eat right into the shroom and will justifiably get fucked for that one. Hee in the chat.
By the way, I just want to point out a very tragic...
Zesty poo-poo.
Sorry, I want to point out a very tragic and despicable double standard that Riot has for Invisible Champions. Is that if you go stealth on Teemo, you can't recall, because recalling breaks the stealth.
Oh no.
But if you're playing Twitch, you could start your Q and then start recalling during it, and you'll turn invisible and recall invisible. So some clear anti-Yordle discrimination here by Riot Games. Justice for Teemo is a sentence no one has ever said.
Right.
But there, I just wanted to point that out, and obviously it's just because of pressing recall stops your invisibility, and the only reason Twitch can do it is because he can start recall before he actually goes invisible. That's the only reason. But actually,
so if he's already invisible, I don't know. I think it's because of the lack of movement, and they're calling
I think
the
that's
recall.
what it is. Like, I think if you're already invisible on Twitch and you press B, I think it breaks it. I think. But
interesting.
If someone in the chat who plays Twitch can tell me I'm wrong, yeah, because like when you press Q on Twitch, you don't become invisible right away. It has like a warm-up period, right?
Jumping in, but there's a little bit more than he can shoot. JWM with a nice ult, catching the Saw Dude. However, the Saw Dude's ult kept him alive long enough to get them pretty decently low.
What is the debate? The debate is why Twitch is able to recall during invisibility while Teemo isn't. That's the debate. Like, what mechanically is happening that allows that? I guess it isn't as useful on... I guess it's not technically invisibility either, because it's camouflage, which is different, because if camouflage, you get revealed if someone gets close enough to you. And that's what Twitch's is, whereas Teemo's is true invisibility, so you could be standing around on top of them and you won't see them. So if you could recall during that, I guess I could see why they wouldn't want that. So let's say you're playing against a champion that can't hit you while you're invisible, you literally just blind them, go invisible, and then recall.
Get the free recall. Right. That makes sense.
I have seen against Tryndamere in particular, where you can blind him and then just stand still, and he'll stealth before the blind wears off, which is fucking great. And Tryndamere has no way to break this. Tryndamere's no way to break this.
Well, he can hit you with the E, and it'll still hurt. But that's a lot of cooldown.
Because Twitch starts his recall before he goes invis, Twitch Shaken could do that too if he presses B before Q goes off. Okay, that's what I thought it was. So we were like, can he... Is starting the recall is what breaks the invisibility, so that's why Twitch is able to do it, because he presses Q and then presses recall, I guess. I guess that makes sense. Can Evelyn recall while invisible?
Oh, dude, jumping in there, knocking out the Taric,
I guess
following
not,
up with her depravity.
I guess because it's
Let's see.
camouflage. Or no, it's not.
Lands
I
the
don't
ult a
fucking know.
little early.
Sorry,
Does get the double kill. You're good.
I'm not paying any attention
See
to
me
the
no
game at
more?
all. I'm too busy arguing about invisibility mechanics. I guess Evelyn's is camouflage, so it wouldn't work anyway. So,
Femino Moth able to clean up Lynch Draco, who's having a nice O for game. Hate to see that for him.
and that game was pretty close a while ago, but since we started yapping about invisibility, it has been all team first team here.
All team one. Mm-hmm.
Yep, up to a 12 kill gold lead here.
Visibility, surprise, butt stick on the kite.
I love doing
But
that
he
when
does
playing
get
Teemo. You just camp invisible right outside the tower, wait for him to walk up.
Try doing pollinate very quickly. Tark coming in. Unfortunately, Tark's been making a few plays where he's going in a little deeper than the follow-up could help with. And Xerath just shooting loads from miles and miles away, able to knock out that Teemo.
Speaking now, while we're on the topic of champion interactions,
Mhm.
did all of you know that going into stasis does not stop healing effects?
Interesting.
So if you have something that's set to heal you and you hit Zanya's, it'll still heal you while you're in Zanya's. You can gain HP while you're in Zanya's, you just can't lose it because you're invincible.
Can you extend a Master EW in your Zanyas?
No, so it'll cancel channel abilities. So like,
Gotcha.
but like, let's say, for example, you'll never see this.
But doesn't Fiddlesticks W still drain in Zanyas or no?
So the channel is just the charging part.
Okay.
But the actual thing afterwards, that's not a channel. That's just kind of like an AOE around him. So that works. But some fun, we've all seen like the Swain interaction, right? Where he ults and he passes Zanyas,
Sure.
he's healing while he's in the Zanyas. But the best Zanya's user, if it were ever worth building on him, would be Zanya's Mundo, because his ult will continue to go while he's in the Zanyas. So you can wait until you're like almost dead and then pop ulti, and if you're about to die, just press Zanyas and you'll heal back to full health while you're in the Zanyas. The only problem with that plan is that all the stats are wasted. So you're basically paying 3,000 gold for just the active, but it's a funny idea. And
Just trying to get out of dodge.
oh, heals from allies count as well. So Soraka ultis while you're in Zanya's, you'll still get the heal. So, which is kind of interesting that it works that way. Yeah, stasis is a very it's a very misunderstood. Hold on, I'll wait.
Saw dude jumping on in there. Yeah.
Like damage. Oh my goodness. This is the full
Yeah,
build
the
Ender
collector.
damage. 14 stacks.
Collector
So
getting its full use.
650. She's got Caitlyn range now.
Yep. Now the Baron's getting smoked.
Yeah.
Curious if this is everybody mid.
You know, stasis and untargetability are very misunderstood effects because the main use case that most people think of is Zanya's, but it's hard to pin down what exactly, because it does three things, right? It makes you untargetable, it makes you invulnerable, and it puts you in stasis, right? And those three different things are giving you three different effects, as that's the case if it's 1v1 by the Samira, that's tough. But some things don't stop what you would think. Like, for example, if you go untargetable and you have a tether on you, like a Morgana ulti, it does not stop it. So you will get hit by the damage and the stun, even though you're untargetable. So I've gained a lot of LP for people who don't know that. Playing Morgana, they'll try to go untargetable to dodge my ult stun and the damage, and it does not work. So Yep.
My biggest gripe is that Warwick's ult gets fucked by anybody else's interaction.
Yeah, it does. It's really annoying that it works that way. Yep. For Warwick players. Indeed.
Siminoma trying to go in and farm the sweet Lynch Draco. But going to get set on the trap. Oh, nice Zanya's. Dodging the ult. Dashing out. TP coming in to help Seminomas with another dash. Gonna see if he can't make a play out of nothing here.
It's a good thing that Ribbon doesn't do damage or Color would be dead.
Right. Big time. Big time. A lot going on though. We'll see if Xerath is able to come in and help out. Nope. Seminomas got absolutely baited and outsmarted by dangling the sweet, sweet Lynch Draco.
Now we're going on the Great Chase. He should be able to escape here. Oh. Ooh, saved by the Kindred ult once again, but
Yep. However,
gets punted out of it by the Alistar.
it's absolutely none of that. And resurrection happening. I don't see him doing anything special out of that, unfortunately. Yep.
And bit of a comeback here by the second team. Mainstays is to get a lot of kills here, pick up some shutdowns.
Despite Lynch's best efforts, they are staying strong. Down 6k gold.
I always find it really funny when Riot releases a champion or like a reworked of a champion, and then they have to like immediately remove mechanics from it.
Immediately said, "Oh fuck!" Right?
Well, you guys remember when Akali's Shroud worked on towers? You could just sit under their tower in Shroud.
Yeah. Well, do you remember old school Pantheon E used to just eat tower shots?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I mean that got kind of removed in the rework though. I'm talking about like
true. Immediate hotfix, right?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about when a champion like gets released or gets like a new kit, and then they have to start removing stuff from it immediately. So like when Samira came out, her dash could go on anything, allies or enemies or minions, but she was super duper OP. So they're like, all right, enemies only, fine.
Right. We sold enough of her skins.
Yeah, but Akali's had a few different instances of stuff being removed. Q no longer heals at max energy. Shroud no longer works on their tower. You can't free ult anymore. You have to have an enemy target. It's actually kind of wild how much they've removed from Akali's rework kit, and she's still like good.
Still busted, right?
Yeah.
Saw dude hurts.
Yeah, he does.
Dark jumping in, but he is okay. Gonna live most likely. Curious if Saw dude would jump down into that dragon pit to save himself. Did not end up doing so, and now her depravity, man. When he finds that pocket.
Yep, almost full build here, 428 AP, but now she's feeling the weakness of the Samira low range. Gets range and vision depth right there.
Kite immediately trying to dodge his teammates.
Yep.
Skill shot.
Yep.
Love that. Anybody that cares, the Spurs are up 76-49 at halftime.
Oh God.
Against the New York Knickerbockers. Yeah, not looking good.
Tough.
Especially for my Knicks in 5 bet.
Yeah, really not looking good on that one. You bet Knicks in 5, bro? That is a crazy bet.
I did. I did, and I tell you what, I was worried they were going to get it done in 4.
Oh God.
See if you can handle this.
Kite doing a little bit of whittling. Tyler sending me Snapchats mid-game. Love that for him. I'll take a look. I'm curious enough.
Nice
After
solo
Saudi
kill there by Lynch
coming in
Draco,
there.
able to kill the
Holy shit, Lynch Draco is on the board!
Yep, manages a
Ladies
solo
and
kill to
gentlemen.
Xerath. Well done. Was able to kill
38
the
minutes
immobile mage support with no defensive items and no flash. Well done.
Yeah.
Now Dragon is going to begin here.
All
Nico
right.
tries to get
First
in.
shot for Ty.
I'm sorry, I heard I was taking your job. Go ahead.
Second shot for Ty. Nope, second shot for Ty. So 2 snaps, 2 shots. Could explain his 5, 10, and 10.
Yeah, so first team does secure the
Quadra for her
Dragon, but
depravity.
yeah, the quadra, all the kills for second team. You'll probably well, I'd probably still rather have the Dragon at that point. Hit him with the no penta, no skill.
Yep. Don't know if they can see it, but it will go in there. Although I have
assume-
full confidence that her depravity.
I assume they can't see it because otherwise you'd be able to troll any game that you're spectating, basically, right?
Correct.
You'd
He's
be
in
able
the
to,
bush.
You'll be able to do the
Run,
classic.
dragon.
Got
Right.
him. You'd be able to do the classic, like you type it in. If you read this, you're gay, and then then like it's like got him. You know,
Whoa.
it's tough. Players can't focus on the game when they're trying to defend themselves. You know.
Did they lose the game? Playing the game? Seeing the game? Thinking about the game?
Mm.
And Baron does go over to Team 2.
Yeah, and
Her depravity has had a phenomenal series minus the Garen game, which I don't fully believe is on him.
you mean being forced to play Garen full AP items wasn't fully on him? You think so?
Excuses are like buttholes. Everybody's got them. They all stink. I don't know what to tell you, man.
That's tough. Also gross. Yeah, the second team has come all the way back, managed to completely close the gold gap, and then a little bit extra. Ooh.
Kite walking into a naked bush. Gonna be okay though. Simi no Mas trying to punish. Tarkmaster unfortunately was following the Kite, not protecting the mid laner. And Saw Dude able to polish off the Zereth from the top of the key.
Getting the
Polishing it off.
Getting the
This is
the
real
ADC
tug of war.
versus Xerath experience right there. Just getting sniped down from like 5 screens away.
Yeah.
Super fun for AD carries. I know they love that.
Big tug of war match going on.
No, definitely.
40-minute game. Who'da thunk? Saw Dude
Auto
coming
attack's
in and
dead.
just cleaning him.
And this is not like a super squishy Nico either. He's got 3,000 health, 167 armor, still
Sure.
auto attacks.
I mean, just 21 kills,
Yeah.
800 marks.
17 stacks up to 675 range.
Pew, 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 pew. This is the fun part for Kindred.
And that's actually going to be game. Just
Simi no Mas, yeah.
some
Coming in
chain deaths, and that leads to their very quick demise there. That's why you got to be careful. But yeah, congratulations to the first team. They do prove that they were indeed the first team. And it doesn't even let me look at the post-game stats, which is kind of annoying.
Yeah, immediately.
It just immediately boots me, which it doesn't do that for beer league games. I don't know why it does it, or for regular beer league games, it doesn't do it for that.
Right.
But, yeah, that will conclude the All-Star stream. The first team does take it 2-1. Not that it was a best of 3 to begin with, but you know, they still get the bragging rights, right?
It counts. It counts in our hearts. It counts in our hearts.
And yeah, that'll do
Overall,
it. That'll do it for me
Good
and for the stream. So thanks for watching, everybody. And thank you
so
to
much,
Bro
Bruno.
Swagula for joining and co-casting. That's always fun to have a co-caster.
appreciate it. Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
And I don't know if the next stream will be All-Stars or the Stout League Finals. Depends on when they get scheduled.
believe
But
tomorrow the Light League is doing a bikini contest amongst the All Stars.
oh god,
I could be wrong, but
oh god,
tune in.
cut the stream, cut it, cut the stream.
Simi no Mas and something polka dot, I believe.
Oh god. All right, we're logging off. Have a good day,
All right.
everybody. We'll see you guys next time.
All
Bye.
right.